What is up, guys? Today we're taking a look at some DDR4 memory from G.SKILL. It is their Trident Z RGB, and it's definitely one of the most popular RGB options out there when it comes to DDR4. So let's go ahead and take a look. Before we get into all of the RGB stuff, let's talk about the memory itself. It actually has pretty much the same design as the normal Trident Z memory. So you have this nice brushed aluminum heat spreader that's matched with a black PCB, and you have the Trident Z logo on one side, and then right up at the light bar you have that G.SKILL logo. While you have the black heat spreader on one side, if you flip the modules over, you'll have this really awesome brushed silver. The memory modules are a little bit taller than normal memory, but nothing out of the ordinary. The official height is 44 millimeters or 1.37 inches. The new addition to this memory, of course, is the light bar at the top, and this white light bar will properly diffuse the RGB LEDs that sit behind it. You can also see a G.SKILL logo right in the center. When you install your memory and power on your system, the modules will instantly light up. There's nothing to install, connect, or switch on. The modules just work. By default, they are set on sort of a wave where the lights change down the modules, creating a really cool effect. The design of the light bar and how it sits on the top of the module, diffusing the RGB LEDs below, just looks awesome. I think it's the best implementation of RGB LEDs on memory to date. And you know, if you have it like we have it here with all modules right next to each other, it just looks so awesome. And you can even point out that G.SKILL logo right in the center of the modules. If you don't like the default lighting effect on the memory, or you want to change it, G.SKILL now offers their Trident Z RGB software. It is in beta, but we're going to go ahead and show you all of the different lighting modes. The first effect that we have is static, and as you can see, it is just a plain color or a single color for all of the LEDs. But what's really cool within the software, you can individually assign each LED on the light bar, so you can do something cool like we've done here as we go red, green, etc. It's just something neat, and it's a little different than most RGB software out there. After static, we have a simple breathing mode, and again here you can individually assign each LED. Next up is strobing, which sort of is just flashing the lights on and off. Color cycle is next, and that is sort of like a breathing mode that cycles through different colors. Then you have rainbow, which of course is the default setting, which we already showed you. This is one of my favorite effects. After rainbow is comet, and that sort of shoots light down the modules. Flash and dash is sort of like comet, except for the modules are already illuminated and then it flashes as it goes down the module. Wave is another similar effect to the previous two, and it sort of illuminates the module a little bit and then flashes color down the module. Glowing yo-yo, of course, is to sort of mimic the movement of a yo-yo. Starry night sort of is meant to be like a night where you kind of see like stars kind of blinking off and on. The last effect is music, which will of course react to the music that you're playing on your PC, and then you can select different genres, and that will actually change the colors on the module. This memory is also compatible with ASUS's Aurora Sync, so if you have an ASUS motherboard, you can control it that way. G.SKILL sent us the F4 3000 C15Q 32 GTZR kit, which is a 32GB kit running at DDR4 3000 speeds with timings of 15, 16, 16, 35 at 1.35 volts. When it comes to overclocking, I didn't do a whole lot of overclocking, but I was able to bring the kit up from 3000 MHz to 3200 MHz without touching the timings or voltage. Now here are some benchmarks running the memory at its default 3000 MHz and then overclocked at 3200 MHz. So at the end of the day, you have this really great high performance DDR4 memory that not only performs well, but just looks amazing. As I said, I think it's the best looking RGB memory out there, and with the software you can really control it and really match it to your build, which I really like. Now we'll have the full link below where you can check out our full review, as well as where you can go ahead and pick up this memory. Now if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash that like button, and if you enjoy our tech content, go ahead and hit subscribe. Till next time, catch you guys later.